Alright, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do in Age of Calamity. I was saying at the end of the last session that I was thinking that before the next session I might do some off-camera grinding. I didn't. I did not do any of that. I'm gonna be honest, I did not do any smidge of that. Oh, I need to turn the chat on. Yeah, I'm streaming at a semi-normal time for once. I'm gonna move my monitor over a smidge. Hope you're doing well today, Dom, as well as you, Felix. How are things going today? I'm doing pretty alright here. It was a pretty chill kind of day gathering some footage together for like future projects and whatnot. And when it comes to Age of Calamity, I may not have done any like off-camera grinding, but I did actually properly look into stuff and junk when it comes to weapon forging is the thing. And I also looked into some good places to potentially get the stuff that we need to get done. Like, apparently, I only like doing maps that we haven't yet done when it's being streamed. Like, not making any actual, like, real progress on maps that haven't been done yet. You don't want to be doing that off camera there. And apparently, this is, like, one of the best places to farm Bokoblin trophies, from what I hear. So I'll be going there in a hot second. Because we need to kill, like, 1,000 Bokoblins. Or we need to kill 1,000 enemies with the Guardian Flail. And we need freaking Bokoblin trophies all the time. Also, I'm fairly certain that this is another flail bonus combo, so this is probably going to be a good thing to do. So that is exactly what we are going to do. Thanks. The copy tournament. The soldiers of Hyrule consulted you about a copy tournament they're planning. Better secure some prizes for the cause. I also looked into weapon forging shenanigans. Copy tournament went well. In addition to learn how to copy weapons of the flail, the soldiers all grew stronger from the training. It's like copying a cake and eating it too. Alright, so we don't have all the combos yet, but we're getting there. So apparently, when it comes to one of my biggest complaints about this game was if you start about the forging system in this game, I should say, is if you start like forging up some weapon, then you know you don't know what its base power was anymore. Like usually the kind of assumption that I had was something with like a higher base power is going to get up to like a higher thing at like level 19. Like for example, this 76 power weapon is going to be a higher power at level 20 than this 46 level weapon at level 20, right? Like that makes sense. But the thing is, once you start leveling it up, you don't actually recall what its base power was anymore. So this thing's level 19 and has 79 power. So I mean, I can probably roughly guess that its base power was something lower than this, and something like these would be stronger at level 19. But there's no way to know exactly what that number was before, and there's no way to know what like the best weapon that you can get, like what the highest base power weapon you can get is, for that to be the thing that you commit to like forging and making stronger. So it's just kind of like a guessing game of like, what do I put experience into to keep on making stronger? Well, I looked into things, and apparently, apart from like Link, who's like a weird special exception thing with all his crazy weapons that he gets, every character's weapons are divided into like 3 tiers. And those are a tier 1 weapon, which would be the example of this, a tier 2 weapon, which would be an example of this, and a tier 3 weapon for their different weapon types. And apparently each of those have like a range that their base stats can like go into, and as they level up, the tier 1s will like gain the least additional power, tier 2s will gain like a medium bit of power, and tier 3s will gain like the most power. So a tier 3 that has a lower base power than some tier 2 is still going to be stronger at level 20 than the higher power base power thingamabob lower tier thing was, if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, so should I just keep an eye out for like tier 3s that have the highest base power? And apparently, the highest reported base power in the game, like before the DLC dropped less than a week ago still, apparently the highest reported base power for like almost every weapon in this game was 70. But as of the DLC, it apparently now seems to be 80. Like it looks like I already have one that's 76, if only it could have been 80. But that also seems to imply to me that I wouldn't be surprised if they upped it again with the second DLC that's coming out in September, something like that. So, I mean, I could keep an eye out for if I get weapons that are in that's freaking 80 base power. That is apparently like the most that most weapons should be able to reach at this point in the game. But they're probably going to wind up like upping it again with the second DLC, considering they already did with the first from 70 to 80. Like this one wound up being 76. Man, I really wish that it was just like the original Hyrule Warriors star ratings, where it's just like, this is clearly the best thing that you can get. This is like medium and yada yada, all that clear-cut kind of stuff. So, for now, it might... We have a lot of weapon storage because of the DLC stuff now, but it might just benefit me to, if our weapon storage is start getting full, which they won't for a little while with the increased storage that we recently got. But once they start getting full, it might just benefit me to fuse a bunch of weapons to, like, you know, have that experience there kind of in the reserves to actually be able to dump into the weapons that I want them in down the line, because I don't think there's much point working up towards like a perfected weapon right now, because they're probably going to increase like the best base power weapons that you can get by the time the second DLC rolls around, I assume. Flail enhanced ability. I need the freaking Red Lizalfo's tails for that, and I need one more of those there. Gosh darn it. Maybe I should get that this stream. Maybe that should be like my goal for this stream, because my goodness, I freaking really, really want the stasis cooldown, because stasis is OP in this game. But apparently, from other stuff that I've been looking into, so I haven't done like any grinding, I haven't done like any progress. I've used a few weapons, but that's it. I haven't really done like any battles or anything like that. But I did do research. I did spend time doing research, like as of earlier today. And apparently, this is a good place to go bokoblin killing, and it's recommended level 37, so this would normally be a much better opportunity for somebody else to gain experience. But we need to get kills with the flail to, you know, get that thingamabob in the progression tree of DLC stuff. Something else I found out very interesting is apparently with these 3 different kinds of ancient bladed flails, guardian flail, ancient bladed flail, and fortified flail, apparently they all have the same moveset, except their regular just neutral strong attack, where they have different things. So I went into training mode and I tested it out. And the Guardian Flail, the one that we saw before, is like the freaking, you grapple to a far off thing and then you pull yourself in with an attack. The Ancient Bladed Flail lets you fire like a beam, and you can aim it kind of like Link's one-handed ZR attack with the bow. And it takes like, it doesn't take out a lot of enemies, so it freaking sucks at AoE. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage. But you can, just like the bow with his one-handed, you can headshot certain enemies to force out the weak point gauge. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like, at least in the training mode moblin, it didn't seem like it stunned them to like keep the weak point gauge out. You might be able to still extend it with stasis or something like that. I should have tested that. But I just figured like that might be a good option for like if there's like a tiny smidge of weak point gauge that I didn't manage to take out, then I'd be able to like snipe that last little bit with that strong attack. And then this one puts up like a shield thing, and the shield doesn't actually protect you at all, but if you hit X like right at the time that you are being attacked, you get like a parry, kind of similar to Link's one-handed thing. So I think Ancient Bladed Flail is probably the way to go, is kind of what I'm thinking. So and apparently, from what I hear, this map apparently gives a good amount of rupees as well. So let's do that. Rupees plus 80%. That sounds like a good idea. So let's absolutely do that. So this will be our first time actually trying out the flail properly. Because before I was just like, why would I use a flail when one-handed Link is so much better? But yeah, apparently Link is like way, way, way more complicated in terms of his weapons than the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 thingamabobs, and his weapons are freaking all over the place, because he has like a whole bunch of different types of weapons and whatnot, so Link seems to be a little bit of a special case, but there only seems to be these 3 types of flails. These start at 35 power, apparently there's a way to get ones that start at 65 power. I don't know how it's done. I really wish this game was clear about things, but it is not, because freaking Age of Calamity is a perfect game with no flaws whatsoever, let me tell you. Okay, so defeat many enemies, apparently. So let's see here. Let's just see all of our neutral string. So that's that. ZR to copy an enemy's weapon. Can I do it with the regular bokoblins? I guess I take their little club? Whoa! Oh, that really expands my AoE if I take their club. Whoa! Copied weapon will break after continuous use, after which you will be temporarily unable to copy another. Huh. So I know that we don't have all of our combos yet. And I know that I was trying out some of them in training mode and whatnot. So yeah, a regular strong attack, which is unique to the bladed flail, is... Whoops. Do I have to like hold it down or something? Hold on. Oh, I guess I hold it down and then do that. Oh, I need to reflect things back with MAGNESIS. So that works out perfectly. So let's remember my things. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be our new thing. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty spicy spice, isn't it? Oh my. So we can only go up to, yeah, 4 right now before an X. Because we don't have all the combos yet. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3 one. Oh, and that can do the 1, 2, 3. We can probably do the mid-air things from there. I know I did this, like, before in training mode, but it's hard for me to remember things sometimes. Yeah, that seems like a good way to whittle down the weak point gauge. And using their clubs seems to, like, really expand the AoE capabilities of the flail. That is what it certainly does. It seems like the more you use it, the more it breaks down. Okay, maybe it goes down very slowly or not at all while you're actually not using it. Maybe. I do like that. I do think the flail is a spicy weapon. I do indeed think that. And then we can boopity bop. And then, sure, let's try this for some big damage. Yeah, this definitely seems like a very, very good place to farm bokoblins. So this should take out both of the Dudos, or at least the one. I don't know about the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. Boopity bop. Sweet. Yeah, the flail is pretty neat. I probably didn't give it enough credit the last time we tinkered around with it. That's 3. Where are more? Here's some more bokoblins. So 1, 2 is which one again? That. Oh, but this is the regular strong attack that I'm doing now. So yeah, that seems better for targeting the weak point gauge, from what I can tell. Can I take a thing? Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it looks like it doesn't go down at all unless you're hitting Dudos, from what I can tell. Yeah, it really built up specials pretty darn fast. Yeah, it's a lot of bokoblins here. Definitely, definitely. Defeat many enemies, huh? I wish some more would spawn. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Fire moblin has appeared. Oh, there's some more spawning. There's some more spawning. Hi, how you doing? Hi, how's it going? Can I take a weapon here in a hot second? Sweet. Whoops. Gosh darn, I wasn't paying attention to that. I would not mind taking a weapon. I got one of your spears this time. Yeah, so it changes. Oh, and I'm targeting your weak point gauge like at all times with that. That's interesting. That is very intriguing. And I guess the spear just stays on his back in the meantime. Huh. Huh. Yeah, just a couple more smackaroos there. Interesting. Interesting. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can do stuff like that if we really want to. Huh. Huh. Whoops, I'm not meaning to do the regular strong attack. Not quite my intention. So I guess we just wait for some more dudes to spawn, or maybe they will when we, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half the time limit remains. Maybe more dudes will spawn after we take out some more. I'm not sure. There's probably higher enemy concentrations over here. That's what it looks like, seemingly, according to my map. According to my calculations. Yeah, it seems like we have basically the same kind of combos when we take weapons. It's just like we do like way more AoE. Is the impression I'm getting here. Okay. Still more bokoblins over here. Yeah, this definitely seems like the map to farm bokoblin trophies in. Definitely seems like, and I always need me some bokoblin trophies. I am always going to need those. So, always great news. Oop. Hi, friends. Can I take a thing in a hot second? Please? Ow! I want to take a... Let me take a thing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, according to the map, it seems like they're, like, mostly pretty concentrated into this area here. 800 KOs. Nice. We need to defeat 1,000 with the flail for that one thingamabob in the tree. Is the thing. So maybe we'll be able to do that in this map. We'll see. We shall see. As a whole lot of bokoblins. My good gracious. 1, 2, 3. Smack, smack, smack. It is a cool weapon. It is definitely a cool weapon. I still stand by my kind of statement in the last stream of saying that I think it would be better off if somebody that isn't Link got it. Just because Link already has 3 weapons, and he already has, like, better options and whatnot. But it is spicy spice. Defeat the Molduga, huh? Oh, wait. This seems like a big concentration of enemies. It seems like. So we'll do that. Molduga! I will never get over the weird sounds the Molduga makes, both in this game and Breath of the Wild. 2, 3, 4. I should have freaking stasis you while your weak point gauge was out. Is what I should have done. Yeah, so that's the 1,000 kills that we needed for the thing. For the one thingamabob. You can always use Bokoblin trophies. Let's do that. And we smackaroo. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do our big spins. Yes. How much damage is that gonna do? Alright, so we're down to about half health. There's no way I can take Molduga's weapon. Yeah. Guess that wouldn't really make that much sense, would it? So many Bokoblins to take out. Excuse me, Molduga, you want to maybe not do things? You want to maybe not do stuff and junk? Yeah, I really should. The one thing that I didn't look up that I probably should have is how exactly to freeze enemies with CRYONIS, if there's some specific character that could do that maybe, or something. Maybe. I'm gonna do this. Is what I shall do. Bonk. Not enough for your weak point gauge, but that will do it. That will be enough. Oh! Whoa! Spicy spice. Chief of the Dunes battle victory. Okay, well, I'll take it. KO's 1,050. Yep. So in one map, we were able to do the thing we needed to do. Of get 1,000 kills with the thing. Yeah, that's a whole lot of Bokoblin trophies there. Yeah, use the flail to defeat 1,000 enemies. Sweet. Done. Done. We're almost there for stasis as well. Almost. Almost. Just a smidge left to go on that front. Wow, big stretch. Ah, my freaking elbow cracked when I did that big stretch. I hate it when my joints crack. My, oh my. Welp. We have our long loading screens, as we sometimes do. Oh great, another blood moon. As is happening, I'm getting pinged in another server. This one is a server that is not my own. Mark that as blue. So another thingamabob, another one of them vicious monsters. So, let's see here. So yes, now we can do this. Now that we've used the flail to defeat 1,000 enemies, applied research Colossum power. How do Guardians' arms move so freely? What is the secret of their flexibility? To find out, I must think like a Guardian. Move like a Guardian. Yes, quite. So we did the thing. Yes. Yes.
Good work.
After living as a Guardian for a day, I don't think my camera's gonna block it now, yeah. After living as a Guardian for a day, I'm no closer to understanding them. However, I've managed to deepen my understanding of their flexible limbs, so all is now lost. Flail attack power plus 10. Oh! Power of all flail weapons is increased. Oh, so that's probably how you get to like 65 base power with the flail. Probably. Yeah, flail attack power plus 10%, and that needs Robbie's machine lubricant some more. Huh. Okay, we can apply that to the sensor. So what's going on over here? Qualify for battle-tested Guardian, 1 of 2. I'm pretty sure that's a new character this DLC added. And I guess that's going to be like the node. And these are going to be like the 2 qualifications for unlocking the battle-tested Guardian, where you get to play as a full-on Guardian. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I should probably Google the, freaking thingamabob of actually freezing enemies with CRYONIS, if there's somebody in specific that can do that or something, because that would be nice. Because it looks like I'm gonna need these 3 to unlock this thing here and be able to keep on making progress down that front.
Don't be a stranger.
In the meantime, though, you really want me to go foraging or something? Okay, this is something I need. I'm gonna need to amass a whole bunch of ancient cores for something. I don't remember what. I do not quite remember what. And what have we got here? Table bonus heart. 400 Bokoblin trophies. I mean, I may as well freaking go around unlocking some of these, I guess, you know? This will give me another hyped person as well. Sure. faster and farther than anyone. A young Rito child overheard her father saying he wants to fly faster and farther than any of the other warriors. Maybe there's something she can do to help him achieve that lofty goal. Well, time to start burning through our Bokoblin trophies. Because now we have a place that we can go back and freaking get a whole bunch of stuff. With his daughter's help, the father could indeed fly faster and farther, but he still didn't hold a candle to Master Rivali. He chuckled and said he'd just have to keep on training. One more heart, and we get a hyped person. Look at that. Look at all that stuff. Freaking 80 fish. Armored porgies. Isn't that crazy? Also, let me see here real quick. So, yeah, our flails are all at 45 now. Huh. So I guess you probably can't get flails as, like, drops anywhere. I don't believe you can get them as drops, and you just get them from here and whatnot. Because something interesting else that I found out is you can craft unlimited of these if you want. You can technically make as many of them as you want to. So yeah, that would increase it to 55, and then I guess there's something around here that would make it 65. Maybe that one. Maybe that one, and then this stuff over here would probably be for, like, the new weapon added for Zelda and whatnot. Yeah, stuff like this would make, you know, grinding easier. Is the thing. Gain ability to increase max weapon level. Apparently it goes up to 50 now instead of 30 as it was before. I never even got a weapon up to 30, but after my research, that's what it tells me. That's what it tells me. Yeah, I'm gonna look up the freezing thingamabob. Is what I think I'll do. Restoration of rod effects. Yeah, that's the thing I need a whole bunch of cores for. It seems like. Yeah, I'm going to very quickly Google freaking... my phone screen is very bright. Let's see here. Age of... Whoops. Age not if. Age of Calamity. CRYONIS to freeze enemies? Like, is there someone specifically that can do it? I could always try using Zelda's Sheikah Slate. Only way to freeze with CRYONIS is to use it in water areas. Okay. So... So then... So I need to use, like, a specific water area? Just use it in the water. The CRYONIS practice mission is more than enough enemies waiting around in the water for you to clear that challenge in one run. Which one is the CRYONIS practice mission?
Don't be a stranger.
Probably something that I've done already. Link Spears. Oh, crap. What's the CRYONIS practice mission? As if I'd remember that. CRYONIS practice. Where would that be? Where would CRYONIS training be, huh? There's mastering stasis. I want stasis. Oh, we can get our final flail combo. EX seeking wooden swords. Some students of swordplay want new wooden training swords to help them practice copying weapons with the flail. Gather materials to help them out. Okay, there you go. There you go. So our flail combos can be maxed out. Students use your materials to craft new wooden swords. They can now practice using the flail to copy weapons many times without them breaking. Join the fun sometime. Oh, never mind. There is still one more to go, actually, it seems like. And increase max weapon level. Another thingamabob there. So... where is the mastering remote bombs? Probably somewhere around central-ish? No? Where'd CRYONIS be? Yeah, sure, let's just do this. Terraco empowered. You hear that Princess Zelda herself is planning to perform maintenance on Terraco, check its systems, perform upgrades, and so on. To do so, however, she requires certain materials. Okay, there you go. There you go, there's the certain materials. After Zelda finished her work, Terraco began bounding happily around the lab. Thanks to the princess, it now has a reinforced chassis, immune to all manner of scratches and scuffs. One more heart. Apparently that unlocked a thing. Oh. Oh, what have we here? Special attack gauge +1? Another special attack gauge +1. Okay, to brighten her day. In the hopes of putting a smile on Princess Zelda's face, Terraco would like to make a bouquet featuring her favorite type of flower. Okay, don't know why you need 200 Bokoblin trophies for that, but sure, there you go. There you go, I suppose. Zelda loved the bouquet from Terraco. The two of them took a stroll together in the sunlight, with the princess holding the flowers close as Terraco played cheery melodies. Cool. Now then, where is practicing stasis? Not stasis, like it's gotta be one of the ones that I did already, right? CRYONIS. Where is practicing CRYONIS? I know that people have made, like, interactive maps for Breath of the Wild. I wonder if there's one for this game. Let's just search, like, whatever we need to search up. Like, I think it'd be somewhere around Central, right? Probably. I should hope. CRYONIS, anti-ice. Yeah, I think the map of this game could be way better. There's no way I can search, can I? Probably not. Nope. You just gotta know where it is on the map, I guess. I have no idea where CRYONIS training could be. That'll use up a whole bunch of my choo-choo trophies. Bunch of keys. I don't know. Sure, let's do one of these things. Vote when U is in session. The Gerudo are seeking teaching classes for the exclusive class. Vote when U. What is this mysterious class and what will the students be learning? Okay, I don't know, but freaking take this stuff, I guess. Learn that Voe and U is primarily focused on self-defense. In retrospect, it's hardly surprising that martial prowess would factor into every aspect of Gerudo life. Well, there's your start of the second bar. Flare and Lance. Oh yeah, that was the freaking... I need my tails for that, though. That's what I'm going to need. I don't know where CRYONIS practice could be. Like, it's gotta be in, like, Central. I must have, like, missed it here and not paid attention. Because... Let's see here. Like, it's gotta be one of these. One-hand weapons, fairy fountain. Ah, it's freaking right there! Is right there. Who's my lowest level person? I don't know. Lowest level is Yunobo? I mean, lowest level is a bunch of oh, freaking, it's Monk Mazkoshia, apparently. Sure. Sure, let's do that. I don't remember how to play him, but it's fine. So apparently we just gotta freeze a whole bunch of nerds with CRYONIS to unlock that thingamabob. I know I also gotta stasis a bunch of enemies, but like that'll happen like on its own as well. That should just happen on its own. Highly effective against aggressive enemies who charge right in. So we can apparently freeze them if they're in the water. Hopefully Monk Mazkoshia has a thingamabob that can freeze them in the water and just doesn't do something like weird and different and doesn't do anything. Otherwise I'm gonna have to switch characters. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully not, but it should be a-okay, right? Should be a-oh good. It's highly effective against enemies who charge right in and create ice and stop these foes in their tracks. So, use CRYONIS and defeat the Bokoblins. So yes, I see a whole bunch of water over here. CRYONIS R&A. Yep, I know. So let's see here. CRYONIS. What's Monk Mazkoshia's thingamabob there? Ride the wind, huh? Did that freeze a whole bunch? ZR to become massive. I forget how his thing works. Yeah, so that freezes a bunch like that. So I guess I'll do a... Can I check, like, the... I don't think I can check the status on, like, how much progress we have on that. But, yeah, so that is definitely freezing a bunch. I'm at 31 Bokoblins, so, assuming all the ones I've defeated are ones that I've frozen, we should be able to get up to 60 pretty easily. I should hope. Sure. Let's just be schmoovin' on our merry way, I suppose. Boop. Freeze more of them. Even more can get frozen. So our stuff is all the way built up. So what's become massive again? It's just... Oh, I guess we like factor it into combos and whatnot. Is what's going on. Extra repeatedly. Let's remember what your things even are. Do I have all your combos? Apparently I do. Hi, friends. You want to not? You want to maybe not do that? Well, I guess we'll just go clear the map now. New objective. Capture the outpost. I know I still need to, like, stasis a bunch of enemies. It was going to happen over time anyway, but, like, I may as well do it. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, what's our final kind of thing here? Oh, so that would be big AoE. Oh my, that would definitely be big AoE. Wouldn't it now? Well, I guess we don't get to do that. We can capture the outpost just fine either way. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, so I guess we're meant to factor ZR into combos. Bonk. I love how it does like the puzzle solve tune as well of the do-do-do-do-do-do-do as it summons a shrine. Moblin has appeared, huh? A moblin, you say? Let's see these other ones. What? Whatever. Guess we're doing that first. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think? So that's his 4 one. Big hammers. Bonk. So that should be our CRYONIS thing done. Should well be. The Moblin has been defeated. Cool. Mastering CRYONIS victory. Victory! Oh, I'll always take some more rupees. Look, I'm actually not broke for once. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, not being broke? And we'll get Robbie's machine lubricant. So I guess this, we're at 50 out of 6. What the hell? Man, I guess we're doing it again. Yes, we're doing it again. So I guess, like, these other DLC items are just, like, regular drops from regular old maps now, I suppose. Is what's going on here. Like, I may as well finish off the Stasis and Vicious Presence Flood. May as well finish off the Stasis and CRYONIS ones here. Is what I may as well do. Yeah, let's go again, I guess. Gosh darn it. I don't know if there's any enemies that have metal weapons to use the Magnesis thing. I don't know if the Magnesis can only be done as, like, a counter thingamabob when an enemy's actually throwing a weapon. We just need 2 more of that, so it'll, like, happen as we're playing eventually anyway. So it's not that big a deal. Power of the Guardian from the future allows you to use runes even without the Sheikah Slate. Whoa. Also, if I do the thing where it said ride the wind, is that gonna potentially freeze any more Dudos or nah? What's it going to be, I wonder? What will it be, huh? How will that play out? Oop. Off I go to save the day. Places to be. Gosh darn it, I can't believe I didn't do it in one freaking thingamabob. Yeah, let's go master CRYONIS. Is what we do. RA. Beats ride the wind. I guess that just lets me do stuff in the air. Interesting. But that's spicy spice by launching us up into the air like that. But I need to freeze more guys. I'm just gonna play it safe and go around freezing some nerds. That's miss. So I guess his whole thing is he gets, like, charges to make his combos stronger by becoming massive when he uses Sheikah runes. Runes, not ruins. You know what I meant to say. You know. Hi, friends, you want to gather around? Want to gather around and become frozen and whatnot? And gather on by. ZR, become massive. Okay, I'll do one more just for, like, safety purposes. Is what I will do. One more. Come on. One more. And then I'll just do a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Places to be. I need to still stasis a bunch of nerds. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is the super crazy AoE kind of thing. Yeah, you don't have anything metal. 3. I do wonder what the crazy thing. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we do this. And what happens if I press ZR, like, during this? Oh, I guess I just... Oh. Maybe it has nothing to do with the freaking combos, and it's just do the hammer whenever you feel like doing the hammer, I guess. I don't know. You don't have anything metal, do you? Yeah. I don't believe so. Man. Man, 6. How about you don't? 3, 4, 5. Is this a good thing for whittling down the weak point? Probably not. Oh. But that reveals your thing briefly. Interestingly enough. Falcon kick! Well. Okay. Okay, the Moblin has been defeated. Sweet. Sweet, man. We're mastering CRYONIS out here. Figuring out how the hell it even works. And whatnot. In a tiny smidge of experience. Traveler's Claymore. Okay, sweet. We just need to use... Next time we use Stasis, that one's gonna be done easy peasy. Next time we use Stasis, it'll just be done. Very, very nice. I guess for thumbnail reasons, I'll have camera off. The sky is red once again! Always these blood moon. Did I ever wind up doing a blood moon map, or is that something I still haven't done? Vicious Presence Flood. That's not too surprising. They keep on appearing all over the gosh darn place. I know that there is a place that I guess is a shop that isn't open right now. that I would usually buy the ancient cores at and whatnot. There's a thing here? Raise you a bonus heart. Is this for Sidon? Yeah, sure. And that's what I have enough Bokoblin trophies for, so maybe I'll do that. Unless I need that for, Yeah, I won't do either then. We can... I very much would not mind that stasis cooldown, quite frankly. I very much would not mind that. But now that we've cryonised enough enemies, we can increase Cryonis damage. Power play, nice and icy. I guess my camera blocks part of the text. Battle implications of Cryonis are fascinating. Throwing ice at enemies, freezing foes in water, and so on. Intrigued? Perhaps you could put a bit of field research in for me. Well, there you go. There you go. Power play, nice and icy. The Cryonis rune has been powered up. Wonderful. Now I can use this to make lots of ice for my tasty noble pursuits. Oh, and to help win the battle against the Calamity and all that. Alright, so Cryonis plus. So we'll get stasis here in a hot second. Oh, I have this apparent. Oh, we got things here. Applied research, Royal Guardians. They say that the ancient Sheikah built the Guardians to protect Hyrule's royal family. I now seek to understand my distant ancestors, their thoughts, their ideals, everything. And this will increase Flail's attack power by 10 as well. It's gonna use some more Guardian Claws. It'll be well worth it. I've studied these relics thoroughly, and I've learned nothing about the ideals of my ancient ancestors. Still, my research should allow for the development of new techniques, so the flail is now more powerful. There's probably got to be like one more thing somewhere. Probably going to be this, but increasing the flail's power further. And if we want to get down this line, we're going to need to upgrade the rune thingamabobs. So yeah, gonna have to throw back some weapons. I mean, I could probably find the Magnesis training thing and probably ham both these out like right now.
Thanks.
Where's Magnesis training? It took me 3,000. It's got to be somewhere in Central. Is a thing. Oh, what's this? It has a thing that I need. Oh, that's the place I bought ancient cores. Yeah, just one. Just the one that you have there. I'll keep on stocking up over time and whatnot. Anything else selling things that I need? Doesn't look like. Does not quite look like. Okay, so. Is this any Bokoblin trophies? Yeah, not interested for now then. Not too interested at the moment. So where is Magnesis training? Because Magnesis training has got to be a thing for like sending stuff back. Mastering Magnesis. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go in with Monk Mazquishia. Like, it is the kind of thing that we probably get done through like normal gameplay anyway. But if we can start opening up like the nodes to further on the tree sooner rather than later, that sounds like a nice thing to do, you know? That sounds not half bad, quite frankly, so I would like to open up that option. Outpost. Secure resources for your side by capturing enemy outposts. Yes. Yes, I am well aware. I'm well aware of this notion of outposts you speak of. So let's throw some weapons back with Magnesis and such. But yeah, could do it normally, or we could get the bike. Yeah, that's what we gotta work towards. Hello, Duck Game for Life. Very interesting name there. Gosh dang it, why can't they be Red Lizalfos? Why can't that be the case? How are you doing today? There's gotta be... This probably doesn't count for the Magnesis thing. Maybe it does. I don't know. It probably has to be the counter thing specifically. Defeat the Lizalfos, huh? I just need to stasis like 2 more. So that'll be the stasis thing done. I guess I may as well smackaroo you guys here. Is what I may as well do. Time for bowling! Time to go bowling! Kaboom? Kaboom. Oh, that just completely fills up my thing. Interesting. So I'm still not super used to playing this character. Can he just like spam that a whole bunch then? I guess he can. Have to do a bunch of that. Capture the outpost. There's gotta be an enemy over here that we counter by throwing the weapon back, right? Right. I wish they were Red Lizalfos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's time for bowling. Ultimate bowling at that. And then you can keep attacking while they're like exploding over there. Is there the outpost boss yet? Nope. Hi, friends. What? You're swinging it. You're so rude. You are so freaking rude. Hi. Yes. That is what we need to do. Kaboom. Sweet. So there's got to be like one more enemy. Yeah, Moblin. And we'll get our one last counter there. And everything will be a-okay. Mighty Thistle. Is very mighty. Hi. So yes, this should be the Magnesis thing done. Should well be. 3, 4. Bonk. I love the puzzle solve jingle that comes with that. Falcon kick. Be gone. Be gone, thought. May a glimpse of my power. Yes, I am now also a glowy ball. Mastering Magnesis. Whoa, I had no idea how Magnesis worked. I'm so glad I know now. Thank goodness this taught me. I mean, I'm not like making fun of this. I do think that it is actually a cool way to do like tutorials and whatnot. But I'm just exploiting it now for that stuff. So